for anybody to survive, much less the Rubik. Rubik is one of those heroes that you commit a kill with all of his skill set. It's not really the best at harassing, just because he doesn't really have sustained damage.
Bocarino is sensing there's a little bit of trouble coming towards him. He actually ran to the tree lines and then straight back out again. You still got telekinesis available, and Nature's Prophet's TPing in as well. And Jules, well, he was considering some kind of snowball save, but at the end of the day, they just allowed Kuro to just punch him down.
That was
that's going to be not only just one kill, potentially two. Jules starts his snowball, looking over towards the top of them, looks to be the primary target here. Snowball's over, but with a Fade Ball damage. They just have way too much for them to survive, and this dual offlane of Mineski
looking mid
gives the kill, and yep. Ben-Hur's very low, and Farty, he's actually got control of battle as well. Interrupts, he gets the cold snap, and the Force Spirit's causing him problems. And the Invoker will win the 1-1 duel underneath the tier 1 tower. Farty getting a little too overconfident. At the same time, Prophet dies up on the top lane, so you lose your dual off lane.
well.
I'm really surprised that he went for that move though. He was already doing really well in the lane. I don't think he was in any sort of position where he had to pressure that lane, especially when you get the Dream Coil and don't get the kill, but he saw an opportunity that he felt like he couldn't pass up at bottom. First
Yep.
get gone on.
They start the snowball.
Coil in 2 seconds.
Now they got double Iron Shells and Ben-Hur rotation in. Maybe they have enough damage. Kuro, not the first to fall. In fact, he managed to break for the Roche Pit, but he won't get there in time. It started with the double kill, and a lot of Team Liquid arriving, including that Nature's Prophet. Vash Paralyzing can't make this difficult for Team Liquid to chase any further, not to mention the Ice Wall. They just got no path to keep the chase going.
You can abuse this hero just because he doesn't have Ghost Walk, he doesn't have Tornado, he doesn't have the items that enable him to just kind of play around space.
And Kuro really getting on top of Ragey Potato. He's not that tanky just yet. The helmet dominator's not completed, but Tupman's gonna horn himself up. Ragey Potato, he wants this kill with the help of Vash. He's gonna find it, but Tupman's still gonna be here, giving that heal back. The Sunstrike, the bonus damage will arrive. And the Doom and the Spectre will go down again. Mineski.
And they didn't have the puck that could rotate either, just because Dream Coil was on cooldown from that previous engagement, so...
And if there's any other hero there, you're not getting the Tesla damage from the Spectre, which is really important.
Yeah, exactly.
Kuro? He's on the hunt for Ragey Potato. He's got the static creep inside of him, so Hadouken is available. Vash also bringing in that Vital Restoration, Paralyzing Cast, and now the Malekith over on Kuro. They're going to shard him up and lock him in, and they got a little bit more damage to Sunstrike again on its way in. But surrounded by the trees, there's still not enough to stay alive, but Jules make a break for the tree line. They need more stuns. There's not enough mana just yet. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, a lot faster. Ragey Potato has his stun, but the duking through Jules into the trees won't be enough. Mind Control will get locked in, but they're not going to keep the battle going. Just accept the casualty 1 for 1.
Joker, at this point of the game, is really hard to kill. When he's got the 2 Forge Spirits up in the Midas, he's going to primarily focus on going for the jungle, which is why both these heroes are going to rotate and they're going to make the move, especially with the haunts.
That was quick. The Tubman just easily comes in for the quick follow-up kill.
Which I would argue should not have been lost.
Yeah, it was just Mind Control hitting it with a bunch of summons.
Yeah.
So far in this game, the Witch Doctor's actually kind of been the stand-up.
Sparta initiates bottom lane, going over on Jules. The snowball, very quick. It's got Walrus Punch. The Sunstrike's coming in. That'll get the kill over on Sparta. Mind Control wants to get out of here. Then Invoker, he early rotated himself down, but Mind Control, have you got a Quelling Blade? Have you got anything to get through the Sprout? No, you don't. And Kuro, he's going to buy himself up a Forged Spirit. Surge stolen up by T-Rex, so they can easily escape themselves away from the Invoker in the dark.
Pressure on bottom tier 2, rotated it, they can take the tier 1. This opens up the map right back up for Mineski and kindly evens out that lost mid tower.
Mineski is so grouped up.
4-man coil here.
Yeah, you can 5 mana. No, he does. She only gets a 2-man coil over on Potato as well as Reno, and they'll give it a hit over on Flutter. But the cold snap, he's going to go down. He's starting the initiation, but no one else was there from Liquid. Now with the special horn, everyone is there. Bocarino should fall. They've got themselves a nice zone. Dark Steel Wall, they're not dying. The restoration of Vash is so much keep them alive that now the Mineski start to crumble out. Vash, he can't TP out, barely missing it, but the Invoker's still in the middle of this fight, trying to find some more. The Ice Wall's making it impossible for Liquid to move around inside of it. The Observer will at least watch Ben-Hur now TP out, but the trees will not have enough damage to get the kill. One that was on the hillside. Kuro planned that one long time ago. So they're coming over to contest Roshan. He's only at half his life at the moment. But Tuskar sitting outside, so he's going to get a good sharp block. Now the Spectral Horn's going to come off. A nice green pull keeps them all inside of Roshan. He's still down fairly low, but not enough to kill off. In fact, to be Farter, who is the furthest one to die for Tolman as a Spectral dagger himself up the hillside. Roshan and Mineski are still trying to pick the job here for the Fade Ball, and the extra damage arriving from Mind Control. Roshan, he'll be actually ited up by the Scrap Block Arena. Too low. They pick up this man, throwing him on the hillside to allow Mind Control for someone to finish him off. And this will now be Roshan going the way of Team Liquid. It looked for a moment when Puck went down that maybe Mineski had control of that fight, but now they're even just picking up the pieces. Jules getting caught out. He can throw ball, but it only delays the inevitable. He'll come back out of it and die very quickly after.
You know, I was thinking as they went into the Roshan pit, you know, I know hindsight, the exit of the Roshan pit, and just kind of were like, okay, you know, you can sit in there inside your dream coil, but you guys are just going to get peckered away until you die.
Mineski faced the choice. Well, one, if they can keep the Darkseer alive, but throwing out the Darkseer was a little bit too late. Now Reality coming on the rest of Mineski's lineup with the paralyzing path actually stolen and thrown into Mineski. Doing a large amount of control work. They're still looking for another target. The Sunstrike, not enough to kill off Jirax. In fact, that illusion from the Darkseer wall, it was almost getting the kill until they smoke away from it. Obviously, no real hero. So we cannot break the smoke. Mineski will lose 2 heroes.
Dire's middle tower.
To how much gold the Spectre has. I didn't even realize that Matama Man had gotten this much, but he has been the mix of things. He didn't die during that bottom engagement either. The Roshan went to him.
Yeah, I love
Raging
it.
Potato's about to Calling Blade is waiting through so he can attack from behind. Oh, here they come. They go on Kuro. Can they stop that 2 from being cast? The Deafening Blast, but someone's pulled out. Even the cleavage. Raging Potato needs 1 hit. There it is. They're actually going to bring down the Aegis Immortal. Try to zone out Mind Control. But can they kill someone again? Deafening Blast. Oh, my Jirax hitting a 3 with the orb over him. They're just real trouble right now, Mineski. Maybe they have enough damage. Raging Potato's going to get back in fight again. The buyback came out from the Tusker. They're looking for the opening. The Tornado just a little bit too short to reach Jirax. But Cold Snap, a beautiful ability, able to slow him down. They still need 1 more attack. The Snowball Ball will do it. Fada into the trick ball, holds up side front, and with a Raptor Major bounces through the Darkseer, but they cannot chase instantly into Fada. They're looking for the target, but just can't catch him.
Holy crap, what a play from Jirax that was. I mean, there's no way. Jules is probably going to die here, but...
With Prophet coming in too. Maybe. No, he missed the Sprout. Jules.
Got Snowball.
He's coming up to Fada. There's support here. Raging Potato's actually in the neighborhood with Nimbus through. So we might be able to solo off Mind Control. The Sunstrike, Mind Control walks forward. Not even knowing needing to walk forward. So they'll pick him up. It will be a trade-off though. So it's Jules for Mind Control.
I mean, Mineski...
Sort of think Mineski, right now they're just getting outwarded. Like there was at one point the perimeter set up by Liquid when it came to isolating out all the spots that they could go for. That top lane, Mind Control threw down the Sprout, trying to prevent him from denying, but...
Here's a spectral harm. They find Bosch, he's so low, and the silence from Fada lasted so long too, he couldn't get a single ability off. No buyback for either the Tusker or the Witch Doctor, as with the Doom over on Raging Potato, there's nothing more he can do. He actually bought the Blink there because there's no buyback for the counterback either, and they lose the Invoker as well. The Deafening Blast, no, space created. They'll have to retreat themselves out of here. They did just take out the tier 2 tower, however.
Bottom, and nobody's doing anything about it. Yeah, they're just pinging like crazy. They know for a fact that they're smoked up, and
Fada intentionally moved over, knowing that this was a potential, like, smoke area.
like you're not going to allow a tier 2
They're
tower
going to find open. This Mind Control, they're going to come through. The Sunstrike's able to hit Mind Control, going to trigger off the mech for Spectre. He's already killed off the Tusker. Will stick with Raging Potato. He needs to
bottom, he's gone.
He can't call him Blade. Mind Control's going to TP out. The Blink now actually puts Raging Potato full. No! Then they get zoomed up. The Invoker's dying as well. Fada is chasing him over with the orb, just bouncing off over that item wall, back down to Raging Potato, where things have just gone from terrible to worse and disastrous. Mineski will lose 4, and Team Liquid, I think they now have permission to come aboard the Mineski ship.
Before that engagement, they were fine, yeah.
Yeah, they were very even. You could even say in some
They were ahead.
Mineski were
I
ahead.
thought Mineski were doing really well.
Yeah, but eventually
Dire's middle tower.
a bad play like that seems to have just kind of cracked them.
They just got outmaneuvered in the game. Something I wanted to point out before that top fight ended is...
Darkseer should be dead right now. Even with the Greaves, he can't break through it, and Jules is also going to take a fall. They've got too much to work with. Even Kura, he walked himself up to the Dire Shop to pick up an Orchid. So they've got another level of disable and control over on Mineski. If the silence from Fada wasn't enough, BKB, now he comes as Ben. Nice Storm Bolt. Who's he going on? He's thinking about Mind Control. He actually attacked into Kuro as well. But the Rubik's down for the count. Say goodbye to Nature's Prophet. But Tupman's still sitting here inside base. His Spectral Dagger, he can't get himself out straight away. Actually, the Tornado was going to fail. Raging Potato blinks forward, Storm Bolt, and Tupman will go down. 72 seconds from the sideline. Biomac comes out from Mind Control. Potato currently trying to fight as a pig. He won't find his target just yet, but he needs to wait a little second longer as Kuro jumps in, bolts him down, the Sunstrike kicking in, but now for her, he can't make enough space, he's got the Fusel bladed up, and there's just no hope to fight this. The extra heal wasn't there, the Dark Zero only just comes back up again. And Team Liquid have already taken out 2 lanes of Rankeds and they're looking for their third.
Yeah, you reach a point where, like,
On the back, where's the
okay.
ball? Here they come in, Flip 2, they need some clean damage. If they can get a back right now on Mind Control, it's going to be worth it. The snowball forward, Mind Control can be flipped up right now by the Tusker, and Kuro is going to join him as well. 2 heroes down, and Mineski finally, after their home has been ravaged, will have some level of space to try and repair the damage done by
Yeah,
Liquid.
now they have to...
Bottom lane pushes in, nobody's dealing with it. Mid lane,
It's like a warning bell.
Yeah.
It's like, whoop, whoop, like you're pushing in that bottom lane, no one's responding, warning bells are going off.
That warning
Yeah,
bell's
they're
pinging
pinging,
off
they
right
know.
now on Kuro's head. You've got Barda who keeps jumping into double silence, stopping the instant attack in the 2. He'll book him off on the Invoker, but there's a lot of rest, a lot of more Mineski players to follow up in the attack. But Tubman's going to try and move over. He let him have the double damage rune, allowing him just to beat through 1. He'll look for the Invoker with 2 attacks. This is just disastrous for Mineski. They're going to lose 4 heroes again. In fact, Hero even with the meatball from the Invoker helps to get that kill. They've lost so many heroes. No bite.
That usually just signifies for Liquid. You knew that it was coming just because they were peeing like crazy. They're like, there's obviously something happening right now. Nobody's defending this bottom push, and that's why it's so hard when you lose 2 sets of rest, because you always have to worry about this wave.
Because they just keep that blink dagger on cooldown now. The Network from Marsh will do some good work with Tubman. Caught inside the ice wall. He's going to go down. 103 seconds on the sideline for him. Raging the pace. Now he needs to do some kind of work, but he's losing life too quickly. Surrounded by Team Liquid. Then Hurry even dying up in his own fountain. With the side back from Mineski, they just don't have the manpower to repel Liquid anymore. And that is good game. Team Liquid will 2-0 out Mineski here in the first game of Group A.
The Radiant now have
I think there are some...
Team Liquid.
We're actually either even or ahead versus a team like Liquid. And we talked about the fact